All right, so the latest on the Luthra brothers is that the process of deportation has begun. The inside track NDTV is now going to talk to you about is that the Luthras' deportation could happen with the Goa police getting to Thailand shortly. According to sources, CBI will coordinate the entire process, but it will be the Goa police that will bring them back from Thailand, is what we believe. Akhil joining me live. Akhil, what details can you share with us at this point on this breaking news coming in that the Goa police contingent, the team, will be going to Thailand?
That's right, Vedika. If you see a senior level meeting of senior officers of the Goa police of North District is still going on right now regarding this very investigation process at Anjura police station. What we have seen that a few moments back, DIG Varsha Sharma also arrived in that meeting. SP of the North District, Mr. Harish, also arrived in that meeting. So right now, if you see, several marathon meeting has been going on regarding this very investigation. Apart from that, if you see, what we have been learning from our sources, that a team is on standby the moment they will get a go-ahead from the senior authorities, because if you see, there are three different agencies which have been involved in this case in basically taking back both the brothers back over here in India. And if you see, in this very case, what we have seen that the MEA is going to play a crucial role in the deportation process of these two individuals. Apart from that, Goa police team is also there, and the Thai authorities are also there. So right now, if you see, the process is still on to bring back both the brothers from Phuket to Goa.
And what's the latest you have for us from the ground? Because it could take days, given that the Goa police team will still be going to Bangkok before the Luthra brothers are back. It could take maybe 72 hours or more, Akhil.
That's right, Vedika. If you see, this is going to take at least 3 to 4 days, and it's very likely that based on the anonymity, one of the officers has told me this, that it's very likely that they are going to come on Tuesday evening. The reason behind it that today is Friday, and if you see, tomorrow and day after tomorrow is going to be the weekends or the holidays. So it's very likely that the hearing of this very case will begin in Bangkok on Monday, and after that only, with the help of the emergency certificate, because the EC document is a very crucial document, and it takes approximately 24 hours to 36 hours to get that very document. So once the EC certificate will be allowed for both the brothers, then only they will be brought back over here in India. Because if you see that their visa has already been cancelled, and they went to Bangkok on a tourist visa, and what we have seen that the Interpol has basically confirmed this, that there was no business meeting, because earlier what we have seen that in that Interpol notice, it was very clearly mentioned that they basically absconded from India, and they are considered to be as fugitives. So right now, if you see, on the EC certificate, they will be brought back over here in India.
Akhil, thanks for joining me live there on that breaking news coming in. A quick recap for our viewers joining in at this moment. What we're telling you is that the Luthra brothers will be deported because that process has started. Now, it's going to take a few days perhaps for them to get here. But after the brothers are taken to Bangkok and they're en route to Bangkok from Phuket, they will be handed over to Indian authorities. The brothers will be taken to the Bangkok Immigration Bureau. Remember that NDTV had reported first on the detention of the brothers that took place on the 10th of December. Since the brothers' passports have been suspended, they will require an emergency travel certificate from the Indian Embassy to facilitate their deportation. This is extremely important. Important documentation required at this point. The process for the deportation, like I said, has begun. Meanwhile, a court has denied their transit anticipatory bail, noting that the nature of offence is grave and serious. Here's a ground report from Tejshri, who is in Thailand.
Well, the Luthra brothers have been taken from Phuket to Bangkok, and now they're in the detention center. Remains to be seen that when they will be flying back to India, because as of now there has been no information from the Goa police. Goa police is on standby at any point of time. When asked by the senior officials, they will be moving to Bangkok and the entire deportation process will take place. But as of now, the deportation process is on a right track, as the Luthra brothers are there in Bangkok in the detention center. But as far as the further process is concerned, what we're also getting to know is that the passport definitely is revoked, passport is suspended, but also remains to be seen that visa is also to be cancelled, then emergency ticket is also to be issued, and then further after completing all the procedures, the immigration police, the Royal Thai police and the Thai officials will be handing over the Luthra brothers to the Goa police, or in fact it is also possible that if not Goa police, then the CBI could also take the handover of the Luthra brothers, keeping in mind find that it could be Goa police, it could be CBI, or it could be other agency who is looking after the deportation as well. But as of now, the Ministry of External Affairs, the embassy, the agencies are all in touch with the Thai officials to bring back the Luthra brothers back to India. Remember that here also at the immigration center yesterday in Phuket, they were questioned by the immigration police about their motto, about their purpose of arrival. Their documents were scanned, and also in fact Luthra brothers accepted the fact that yes, there was a fire in one of the club that they own, but they kept on denying the fact that they fled the country. But the manner in which they fled, it was quite evident that they were aware so as to what was happening, and they were trying to take a shelter. But all eyes on the deportation process, keeping you updated, is the only channel NDTV reporting from ground. Now we'll also be reporting from Bangkok so as to get you all the updates from ground zero. This is Tejshri for NDTV from Thailand.
Tejshri there reporting from Thailand. Aditya Rajkol tracking all developments when it comes to all the moves within the government, the inside track. Also, Akhil, who we had earlier, and Anushka joining me live from New Delhi. Aditya, great to have you back on the show. You've had a very busy few days tracking the Luthra brothers. But I want to understand from you at this point, how long before they're back?
Usually the deportation process takes about 3 to 4 days. That's what we are learning. Yesterday we were told that it could be 24 to 36 hours, but it could be a little longer because there are legal formalities to be completed, Vedika, in Bangkok as well. So it's likely that the Luthra brothers, both Gaurav and Saurabh, could be produced in a local court or provincial court in Bangkok once they are taken there. Right now, we presume that both these brothers are being escorted by the Thai authorities and are being taken to Bangkok right now in a flight from Phuket. And there the legal formalities will begin. They will be produced in a court. There will be a deportation certificate and a transit certificate that would be granted by the local court, officially approved also by the government of Thailand. Already a lot of legal formalities have been completed. A lot of documents have been submitted by the Goa Police, the Central Bureau of Investigation, and the Indian Embassy in Bangkok. In fact, Nagesh Singh, who is the India's ambassador to Bangkok, is tracking this very, very closely, coordinating this between the Thai government and the Indian government. So usually it does take some time. It's not really technically a delay. Yesterday, the Attorney General's office in Thailand had also confirmed to NDTV that this is not going to be an extradition. This is going to be a deportation. So the legal formalities are underway. The Goa police could be traveling to Thailand. But as of now, there is CBI, which is coordinating this as per the Blue Corner notice and the suspension of passport. Also, all the details that have been conveyed to Thailand. And it's a matter of time that they will be certainly coming to India and facing music.
Aditya, thanks for joining me live there. Like I said, many angles. All the action is not only taking place in Thailand. You have a lot happening, a lot of developments, a lot of meetings in Goa, as well as a lot of twists and turns that Anushka is reporting on here from New Delhi. Let me first take you through the other critical angle and the layer emerging at this point. An examination of corporate filing shows that the Luthra brothers are linked to a network of 42 companies. In a startling revelation, the main accused in the Goa nightclub fire are now under the spotlight for allegedly running a network of companies under the guise of a booming restaurant empire. Investigators are examining whether these entities represent legitimate operations. Corporate records have uncovered a network of 42 shell companies, raising concerns about their financial practices and the credibility of their business operations. In an unusual pattern flagged by investigators, most of these companies are registered to a single address. Anushka joining me live. Anushka, 42 companies, one Delhi address. What are the details you can share with us?
That's right, Vedika. What we are learning by now is that the Luthras brothers North Delhi address, that is in the Hudson Lane, is registered with 42 different companies. Now, multiple companies indicate a potential, potential chance of corporate layering. We're also seeing that this is also a classic indication of corporate layering and also potential money laundering, which the agencies are right now scanning, because we have seen that there are many financial irregularities also that can be seen here, because multiple companies registered to one address and single director is a classic indication of a potential money laundering case, which the agencies are right now scanning. We're also seeing that in this particular case, the Luthras brothers have denied that they do not have any kind of operational interference with the